My friends hate me when I say that Social Security is an entitlement. They say, no, it's not. It's investment. I've been paying into it my whole working life, man. I'm going to get that when I retire. Well, not exactly so. You see, when you get your check from work and you see that Social Security line, which, by the way, you're paying 6.2% of your check, your employer's paying even more, for a total of about 13% of your salary is just the Social Security tax. And I emphasize tax. It is not an investment. The money that you give is not going into an account with your name on it so that you draw that with interest someday when you retire. That is a tax. That money is used not for your retirement, but for the retirement of those currently. You're providing that for other people to live off of now. So in that sense, it is, at least partway, an entitlement. Now, we have a problem with Social Security, as you know. It's not a Democrat problem or Republican. It's a math problem. There's so many people retiring and so many people living longer that it's just not sustainable. And so we got to decide what to do about it. Now, my answer is really clear. I say let's all start smoking. Let's eat whatever we want to eat and die sooner. That would probably solve the problem. Well, nobody wants to do that. So what is the answer? Well, my solution is to make this 100% go all the way into a socialist program. It teeters on it anyway. I mean, it's called Social Security. Make it a 100% socialist program. Here's how it works. Do you realize that right now, if you make $113,700 a year, you pay Social Security taxes? That 13% or so. If you make money over that, you stop paying Social Security taxes. Well, in a socialist government, you'd say, hey, you're going to pay that tax no matter how much money you make. So if you make $1 million a year, you still pay the full percentage tax. Imagine the amount of money that would bring in to the program. And then secondly, when you retire, you don't necessarily get Social Security. You only get it if you need it. In a socialist economy, you have a standard of living, whatever that number would be. When you reach retirement age, if your private pension and 401ks and any investments that you have, if it equals that standard of living rate or above, you don't get Social Security. And you just viewed all that money that you put in there throughout your life as a tax. Or if you come up short, maybe just a few $100, then all you're going to get is a few $100. On the other hand, if you don't have any money, then you'll get the full amount that brings you up to the standard of living. Doing as Barack sets his whole life's goal into doing, leveling the playing field. That's what socialism does. And to me, if Americans really want Social Security to exist and be there for everybody in the nation, then let's go ahead and make it a socialist program, 100%, and that will save it. How about that? And then if you don't like that, then start smoking, eating whatever you want to eat, and let's get out of here sooner.